Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready for champion versus champion action next, as Daniel Roberts gonna take on Mr. Awesome. And there he is. He's the HKW Chaos Champion, Daniel Roberts. Heading out here towards the ring, getting ready to face off against Mr. Awesome here tonight. I, for one, have been looking forward to this matchup ever since it was announced. He's over, Richard, and back. Oh, you got your popcorn? Of course I got my popcorn, Richard. How am I supposed to watch an awesome quality ass-kicking of the British buffoon known as Daniel Roberts without some popcorn? I don't know what you have against Daniel Roberts so much. I tell you, Richard. First of all, he's British. I'm not British, therefore I hate him.
And his opponent from New York,
and secondly, I'm from the United States, and this man right here, Mr. Awesome, is your HKW United States Champion. Okay, Richard, and that automatically means that he is better than well, most of the people in the entire world, but especially Daniel Roberts. I don't know. I don't think I agree with a word you just said, but I will say that Mr. Awesome has certainly lived up to his name ever since making his debut here in the HKW. Every time this man gets into the ring, putting on a truly awesome spectacle and display for every one of the fans here in the HKW Nation, and here tonight looks to be no different. It reminds me, Richard, of the very first time that these two went at it back at HKW Wasteland. That's right, and ladies and gentlemen, if you want to go and see that contest yourself, available right now on YouTube, along with all of our old broadcast shows like HKW Wednesday Night, HKW Prestige, Rampage, and of course all of our amazing pay-per-views. And this one's starting off belly to belly by the British badass Daniel Roberts. Looks like Mr. Awesome trying to grab the legs of Roberts there, not able to get a hold of them. And now, clean break between these two professionals. But again, Awesome overpowering Daniel Roberts. Could you expect any less? Oh, look at the attitude there by Daniel Roberts. You can see a bit of frustration on the face of the British badass here, going after Mr. Awesome and now able to land a half Nelson suplex. Nice move there by Daniel Roberts. Are you feeling okay, Mr. Cash? I don't know. There might be something in this popcorn. I realize, but I just... Suplex now taking Roberts down onto his back, courtesy of the HKW United States Champion. Mr. Awesome follows it up with a twisting leg drop onto the knee of Roberts, who kicks out of pinfall attempt at 2. Not going to take long for Awesome to drop Roberts back onto his back. Big clothesline there. And look at this. Mr. Awesome all over the former HKW champion Daniel Roberts. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot that he's a former champion, Richard. Why did you have to remind me of that? I was so happy remembering the days when Daniel Roberts was always remembered as the loser that I would always know him to be. Daniel Roberts' big knee looked like it was almost down into his throat there by Mr. Awesome. And again, Roberts fighting out of the pinfall attempt by the United States champion. It's standing switch by Awesome. Mr. Awesome has been all over Daniel Roberts all through this matchup, Richard. There's been nothing that Roberts has been able to do even come close to the technical ability of Mr. Awesome, and that's exactly what I predicted, because like I've always said, Daniel Roberts is a loser, and I hate him, and I want him to fall down some stairs. Roberts now picking up Mr. Austin, tossing Austin back into the corner. Hard Irish whip. What's Roberts got planned here? And whoa! Nice cross body there by the HKW Chaos Champion. Hook of the leg here by Roberts, and now it's Awesome forced to kick out of the pinfall attempt. Roberts trying to stay on Mr. Austin there, but it's Awesome throwing an elbow back into the face of Daniel Roberts. Roberts right hands now, and it looks like Daniel Roberts getting a little bit frustrated, Richard, and I can understand why he would be. If I was a loser like Daniel Roberts, I would probably be frustrated too. Oh, Mr. Awesome catching the leg of Daniel Roberts, shot to the calf of Roberts, shoots him into the corner. Roberts fighting his way out now, and has Mr. Awesome in the corner. What's Daniel Roberts thinking here? Roberts bringing Mr. Awesome up towards the top rope, and a huge powerbomb by Daniel Roberts. What a move! What a move by Roberts, and a huge kick out by Mr. Awesome, who's lucky to still even be in this thing. Awesome. Throwing an elbow back into the face of Daniel Roberts, scoops him up and delivers a powerbomb of his own to the HKW Chaos Champion. Cover now by Mr. Awesome. It's going to be Daniel Roberts' turn to try and kick out, and he does as well. A tale of dueling powerbombs here tonight on HKW Voltage's very first episode, Richard. Mr. Awesome dropping the knee down in the face of Roberts, looking for a cover once again, but Roberts showing that he has a lot left in the tank here from these Portland fans. Scooped up by Awesome, and a backbreaker to Daniel Roberts. Mr. Awesome all over Daniel Roberts. It's that American tenacity, Richard. It's the thing that lost the British the colonies. Look it up. It's all over the history books. Double underhook suplex by Daniel Roberts to Mr. Awesome, and now Roberts, big right hands into the face of Awesome. Finds himself back on the mat again. Daniel Roberts trying to stay on the offense, but Mr. Awesome has other ideas. Roberts fighting his way off the shoulders of Awesome and dragging him down with the DDT. Daniel Roberts, I'm pretty sure, has been cheating for most of this matchup, Richard. And exactly how is he cheating? Look at Daniel Roberts' pants. Look how shiny they are versus Mr. Awesome's pants. That's a tool he's using to blind Mr. Awesome from being able to see Mr. Awesome's opponent, Daniel Roberts, here tonight. He's also not able to see like the ropes or the turnbuckle or anything. It's a blatant disadvantage. Disadvantage or not, what a move there by Mr. Awesome. Huge frog splash to Daniel Roberts, and now, oh! The leg of Roberts smashing down hard into the canvas. Awesome looking for a pinfall attempt yet again and again. Daniel Roberts forced to kick out. I don't know if he's going to be able to stop whatever Awesome has in mind. Well, clearly he is. What is this? Daniel Roberts backing Awesome up into the corner, looking for a knee, but Awesome avoiding the contact by Daniel Roberts, and belly-to-belly suplex courtesy of Mr. Awesome, dropping down the British Badass HKW Chaos Champion. And now it's Mr. Awesome dropping down Daniel Roberts, a big kick there into the face of Roberts. I like that, Richard. I like when Roberts gets kicked in the face. Oh! Well, speaking of a kick to the face, how about that? What a super kick by Daniel Roberts, catching Mr. Awesome. Cover now by Roberts. 1, 2. No! I'm amazed, Richard. I'm amazed that Mr. Awesome somehow found a way to kick out of that huge super kick by Daniel Roberts. I don't really know how he did it. I don't think you would have been able to do it. I'm 90% sure that I would have been able to do it. Nevertheless, Mr. Awesome is going to have to find a way to get back in control of this contest, Richard, before the entire world knows him as the man who lost to the biggest loser in the world. And of course, I'm talking about Daniel Roberts. Daniel Roberts is anything but a loser. A former world champion. Roberts now begging Mr. Awesome to get back up to his feet. Here comes Daniel Roberts off the top rope. And what a hurricanrana by Daniel Roberts. Hooking the leg on Awesome too. And Awesome able to avoid the pinfall attempt there by Roberts. Shot to the midsection on Daniel Roberts now. Roberts fighting back. Big elbow into the forehead of Mr. Awesome, who shucks off the attack by Daniel Roberts. Back and forth here tonight between two incredible athletes. And Mr. Awesome coming out ahead with the neck breaker. Applying the sleeper hold to Daniel Roberts. Roberts works his way back up to his feet. Shot to the midsection now on Mr. Awesome. Awesome again cutting off Roberts. No, it's Roberts. It's Roberts with the advantage. You just can't decide, can you, Richard? You don't even know who's winning this matchup, but I certainly do. And it doesn't matter, Richard. It doesn't matter what you think. Mr. Awesome is going to win this match. I guarantee it. I don't think you can guarantee anything, but a huge spear right there could guarantee victory for Daniel Roberts, picking Mr. Awesome back up to his feet, scoops him up onto his shoulders, and drives him down into the canvas. And what do you have to say to that? I have to say that I think you're an idiot, Richard, and I think your stock would go a lot farther in this company if you would listen to me once in a while. Look at this. Mr. Awesome already poised to make a comeback, driving his knee into the gut of Daniel Roberts. And Daniel Roberts just as quickly kicking out of the pinfall attempt. Richard, I'm sorry. I was too busy being awesome, just like Mr. Awesome, to listen to you. Mr. Awesome off the top rope. Huge frog splash to Daniel Roberts. An awesome frog splash at that. And there's Roberts. Roberts kicking out milliseconds before the 3 count. And Mr. Awesome now stalking his prey. No, Daniel Roberts cutting off Mr. Awesome. Daniel Roberts cutting off Mr. Awesome and locking him into a Boston Crab. That's an illegal move. What? Why is that? What in the world makes you think that's an illegal move? It's illegal because Daniel Roberts is British. Boston is in the United States. Only Mr. Awesome should be allowed to do that maneuver, Richard. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of. Ridiculous or not, it is true, Richard. It's 100% true. Oh, here's what I know to be true. Daniel Roberts just hit that huge top rope Phoenix landing on Mr. Awesome. This match has got to be over. Daniel Roberts tossing Mr. Awesome back into the ring. An excellent attempt by Mr. Awesome here tonight too. No! Awesome is somehow still in this thing. I told you, Richard, I told you that no matter what, Mr. Awesome would find a way to come back. And that's exactly what he is doing here tonight. He is turning lemons into lemonade. And now scooping up the leg of Daniel Roberts, locking on the submission. Look at this. Look at this ankle lock. Sunk in deep on Daniel Roberts. The British badass has nowhere to go. Screaming for pain. I haven't heard Daniel Roberts scream for that much pain, in that much pain, since I wrestled him, Richard. You never wrestled Daniel Roberts? Of course I did, Richard. It just wasn't publicized because Daniel Roberts, his career would have been over. He would have been too embarrassed to ever step foot back inside a wrestling ring ever again. Mr. Awesome again with a cover, and again, Roberts powering out of the pinfall attack, back and forth between two of the most incredible superstars we have here in the HKW, exchanging their absolute best shots between each other here tonight. Mr. Awesome heading back up top once again, calling his shot on Daniel Roberts, begging Roberts to get back up to his feet. Robert does so, and oh! That's going to cost him. That's going to cost him huge. That's going to cost him a huge clothesline right across the chest. Again, Mr. Awesome climbing up to the top rope. Daniel Roberts. No! Roberts roll catching Mr. Awesome, rolling through. What a move by Daniel Roberts. Oh! Daniel Roberts turning things around out of nowhere. Why do you encourage him, Richie? Why do you encourage Daniel Roberts? Mr. Awesome, a super kick, landed out of nowhere. Oh, and again Roberts. Again Roberts, forcing that shoulder up just prior to the 3 count. Mr. Awesome has to be wondering what it is going to take to put down Daniel Roberts. Roberts fighting his way back to his feet. Kick to the midsection now. Awesome bomb! Awesome bomb! Awesome bomb to Daniel Roberts! The cover! It's over, Richard. 2, 3. I told you, Richard. I told you. What a contest here tonight. Mr. Awesome finally putting away Daniel Roberts after an absolute 5-star classic here on our first ever episode of HKW Saturday Night Voltage, and a show of respect between two of the best here. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. Internet Championship TLC match coming up next.
Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now it's just